It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jalen Green.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. You've got Dylan Brooks. Nick Richards out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Gillespie in at point guard. And for the Bulls, MP out there with White. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Dosunmu. And it's Buzelis in at the 4. Greg, not many games remain in the season, and the posturing beginning for these teams as they jostle for postseason positioning.
Yeah, this is the time to give full effort and to really communicate. When the pressure rises, teams can either gel together or fall apart.
Now here's Green, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the wing jumper. And so, MV will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Brooks grabs the board. Over Buzelis. And Brooks gets it to go.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
The try. Oh, that was amazing!
Oh, my goodness! Now, what creativity from MP. Some of these moves this kid is pulling off are just unguardable.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's Gillespie. He had 25 points last game. Green against White. Green, no luck. It's stolen by Green. Here's Richards. And the shot is long. MP passes to White. Count that bucket.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Kleber with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Buzelis. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Gillespie, covered by MP.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
On the wing, MP. 5 to shoot, and the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. On the wing, Green. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Dosunmu. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Gillespie. Back to Brooks. Banked in off the glass. Brooks has got his second bucket.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
MP passes to Dosunmu. Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's Green, missing. Chicago trailing here. Pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Green. And it's Brooks in the corner. The three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Pass to Vucevic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He had 65 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Now here's Brooks. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against New York.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
At the line for Chicago, MP.
First free throw is good.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And both free throws good for MP. Suns have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Brooks finds Richards. Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
MP with it. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Yep, it counts.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Here's Gillespie. He's got 5. Kleba with a screen on MP. Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. They kick it out to Green. Shoots the 3. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Kleba with a screen on White. Here's Green. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And with this break, let's bring up the list of the dominant rookie rebounders in the NBA this season. You look at MP, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, come on Malawash. He's in that same group.
And these two are having no problems with the physicality in the NBA. Both of them a force to be reckoned with inside.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Now here's Brooks. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Hornets.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
And Williams with the stuff.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starters.
MP kicks to Vucevic. Shoots over Richards. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And with the ability to step out and make shots, bigs like Vucevic have a lot of value in today's NBA.
Richards passes to Brooks. And the dunk by Brooks.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Phoenix with the ball. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. MP kicks to Giddey. Williams has a screen for White. Offline with his 3. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Green against Giddey. There's the pick. And here's Brooks from outside. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. It's been all about Dillon Brooks for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, we hope you're enjoying. Keeping up here for the Bulls. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 16-6 run. Setting the floor for the Suns. You've got Nick Richards. Dunn is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Gillespie in a point.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Suns trail by 5. Here's Green. He's got 7. Pass to Gillespie. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 18-6 run. White looking around. Now here's MP. Here's Buzelis. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Buzelis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. Look at the Suns. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And seeing where the Suns are, their focus is already on next season, which is understandable given that they are out of the playoff picture. Hopefully, they can gain some positive momentum heading into next season.
Green passes to Gillespie to stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Gillespie's got 7 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost them.
Pass to Green. Pocket 6. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
And here is Dosunmu. Back to MP. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Pass to Kleba. Now here's Brooks. Kleba sets the screen for Brooks. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
Count that one.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Chicago leading by 10. MP dishes to White. Floats one. MP finds White. Kicks it out to MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Turn your attention to the clock for your Chicago Bulls.
A moment to check out MP here. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Tops in scoring and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in 3-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. Brooks from outside. It's all in by the Bulls.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an...
Right there, that is highlight reel stuff from MP.
It's a nice take by MP. Those legs have a lot of life.
46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It goes on Kobe White. Phoenix shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Gillespie. Defensive foul. Kobe White. First personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Suns, Gillespie. At the line for 1.
The Bulls leading by 12. MP inside. The rebound by Richards. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Suns. Green kicks to Brooks. Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. Green deciding where to go with it. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The 19-foot shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 25 points. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Bulls lead by 14. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
Get ready for some eye-opening and amazing stunts from
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Phoenix Suns.
Jacking up that many wild threes, you know Coach is going to be giving you an earful.
Yeah, but who's calling the plays? Who can put the game plan together? Coach should be yelling in the mirror.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
That is explosive. He can jump out of the building. Just incredible.
Bulls leading by 14. Kobe White is out there with MP. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Vucevic, and it's Dosunmu in at the threesome. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. A 3 from MP. The rebound by Richards. Al Phoenix shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Brooks right side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brooks has got the first basket of the second half here for the Suns.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Suns trail by 12. Pass to Gillespie. For 3, Brooks misses.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of looking in.
MP inside. He's got 25. Screen by MP. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
MP looking solid from there.
MP's gone 2 for 3 from deep. Pass to Brooks. Now Richards. Vucevic defending. Fires from the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Buzelis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
Gillespie, the pass to Richards. Outside, Green. Here's Kleba. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Three-pointer, Brooks, and he's good on the 3-ball. Brooks has got 13.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves.
top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. MP is second.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
MP with a screen on Green. And White kicks to MP. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
Brooks outside. Pass to Gillespie. Back to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. MP grabs the miss. Bulls leading by 20. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Brooks outside. Shoots over Dosunmu. Brooks misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to put it down hard.
Watch out below. Woo!
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. On the wing, Green. Brooks outside. Suns moving the ball around. Now, here's Kleber. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
And this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the lane. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Green against White. The drive by Green. Here's Brooks. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Phoenix calls timeout. Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Goodwin's checked in for the Suns. Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. Brooks misses.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Pass to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Dosunmu's got 8 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. That's a good one. Now Richards. Three-pointer. Brooks sinks the three-pointer. Brooks has got 8 here in the quarter.
And he was non-existent from 3 in the first half. Now he's changing the narrative.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Now Giddey. It's up a 3, and the Bulls another 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Kleber sets the screen for Brooks. Inside, Kleber, the pass to Brooks. And the Suns another three.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
MP finds Dosumu.
2 minutes remaining.
MP sets the screen for Giddey. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Down low, here's Goodwin. Pass to Gillespie. Now Kleber. To the middle. Gillespie, that's good. 12 points for him.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
On the wing, Dosumu. MP with a screen on Brooks. Steps back. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Kleber. Goodwin kicks to Kleber. Here's Gillespie. A three-pointer, no good. Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And MP throws it down.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Here's Gillespie, covered by MP. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Kleber. Here's Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
For your 3, 1, 2, throw!
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Okoro comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for MP. And Allen subbed in for Dosumu. He's checked in for the Bulls. And Phoenix making a change here. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. On the court for the Suns, they've got Jalen Green. He's out there with Goodwin. Nick Richards out there with Dunn. And it's Iguodaro in at the 4 spot. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the dunk by MP.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Green, no luck. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. And here's MP for 3. Great D that time from Green. Now Goodwin. Pass to Richards. Here's Iguodaro on the wing. Green. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here's MP. Rebound by the Suns.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with a height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
Pass to Iguodaro. Dunn, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer is right on target.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
MP, no good. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Giddey. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And everyone loves running, especially a guy like Giddey.
Phoenix with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And it's Green missing. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Suns. Richards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Green against MP. He gets that one.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Bulls have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. MP passes to Williams. Kicks it out to MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. MP's got 48.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Now here's Goodwin. Giddey defending. And here's Green outside. That doesn't go either for Green.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's hauled in by Dunn.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Pass to Goodwin. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Oh, Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
One more 50-point game from him as he continues to move towards the top spot.
I have never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end.
The top spot for most 50-point games in a season comes from the scoring year of all scoring years. Wilt Chamberlain's amazing 1962 season. Wilt actually averaged 50 points a game that year.
And Chicago shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Pass to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. Rebound by Williams. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And here's MP for 3. Kleber with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. To the inside. 3-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. MP deciding where to go with it. And good! He hits it again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up.